think we are live. Hello, this is Sergio Morero, and we're here again at RBL1 Live. We have Suzanne McKenzie, who is the CEO of AbleMade, who will be presenting today. So without further ado, you have 5 minutes. Thank you, Suzanne.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Suzanne McKenzie, as mentioned, and I'm really excited to be here today. I'm excited to share with you my brand, AbleMade. We're sustainable athleisure for the active and the activists, powering a global movement that unites us for the love of the game, the planet, and each other. So I started this brand actually out of tragedy in my life. I lost my husband in 2009 of sudden cardiac arrest. He was playing a game of soccer in Boston, and he was a huge community leader, first generation immigrant from Jamaica, a guidance counselor, and a huge community builder. I started a foundation in his honor and followed with AbleMade to help fund it. So really, AbleMade was born to fund a nonprofit. We are a for-profit benefit corporation, public benefit corporation, just so you know. And I've really established a lot of really amazing traction. I built this with only 75K of outside money and have since worked with Nike, Puma, the Council of Fashion Designers of America, Project Runaway, and many others to help establish our accessories and athleisure pieces. This is just a very high level of some of the work we've done. We have a 400K proof of concept. Again, that's with no ad budget whatsoever. And that's actually with me only working 15% of my own time. But we have an amazing amount of traction. We have a Soho retail space that we're reopening next month. And we've got a really good established B2B business as well as e-commerce. This is my awesome team. So if you dive deeper into each of their experiences, they're very well-versed, super experienced, between 10 and 20 years of experience on my team per person. In my advisory board, we've got people from the global brand Danone, Burberry, Bombas, and many others. And you can see the diverse range of inclusivity throughout both the management team and the advisory board, which is always the way it's been for our culture. We're designed for the conscious consumer. We have a lot of traction and understand who our customer is. And really, like, our huge value proposition is that our collection is really, about purposeful, inclusive design inspired by sport, domestic manufacturing, earth-friendly fabrics, and inclusive, diverse company and culture. We have great business model. I'm not going to really get into it right now, but again, we're direct to consumer, and we also have some brick and mortar activations in New York City and Connecticut, and have a lot of opportunity with Nordstrom and some others that we've had some recent conversations with about distribution. The market opportunity is huge. There's a 4 trillion market, and we think we could take a slice out of that. And next steps and milestones are launching the new collection, our marketing campaign activations with key influencers, and a pop-up retail and Soho showroom activations. And we're raising 1.2 million.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Suzanne. So to dive in a little bit further, can you talk about what inspired you a little bit more about it? You mentioned some of your next steps and next milestones, but and you have a number of products. What's the I guess core set of what makes you different from other apparel brands?
I think really, like, there's 2 big issues we're solving in the fashion industry. One is sustainability. I think every single business is really looking at earth friendliness and what they can do to make less of an impact on the earth, and better conditions and work conditions and culture for their people that are working to make the actual product or service. We've always been a sustainable brand. We've always used organics, upcycled materials. We're partnering with a huge luxury brand for a dead stock collection, meaning repurposing their materials and making it into our own product. That fabric is actually en route to us right now, and that's been a year in the making. We also are inspired by sport. If you know about Allbirds, they're heading into an IPO right now. We actually think that we can expand upon their success and actually be profitable, because they're not profitable actually. If you look at Warby Parker, again, they're heading into IPO, but they're also a better for you business. And I think, there's plenty of examples of becoming an acquisition target for wellness and better for you authentic brands. And we're also domestically made, so we're supporting local jobs, which is very different than a lot of sustainable brands. We're not totally taking off the table the idea of offshoring some of that as we grow, but we're really committed to that right now. And then also giving proceeds back to the foundation. The reason why we started, we've served over thousands of kids in the Boston, Hartford, and now New York City markets. So, the combination of those 4 pillars between, giving back, sustainably made, domestically made, and just inclusive and diverse culture is really what sets us apart.
Excellent. So thank you very much for pitching today. And now we'll go into questions, but thanks to everyone who's watching on the live stream. So thanks again.